Morning, welcome to my next podcast of Andy Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. Hope you've had a good week. Had a good week here, I have to say. Monday evening went out for a lovely meal with Ali Hassan, who come over from Abu Dhabi with his children and his wife. So a special shout out this morning for Zania and Shamia. So I hope you're watching with your dads by the side of the computer, and I hope you've had a good visit. So see you on the next one perhaps. So anyway, Ali bought me a couple of bits and pieces after he'd watched the last day of the test at the Oval. What a test series that was, I have to say. So a couple of nice bits there on Jack Hobbs, limited edition booklets, 123 of 300 and 130 of 300. So quite a nice little reads there. Thanks, Ali, for those. Another one that turned up this week was this book on Bert Folkard. You've probably not heard of Bert Folkard. He was a New South Wales player, and it's a story of why a giant of cricket never played for Australia, by Peter Lloyd and Pat Rogers. So looking forward to reading that book and seeing how good he was. I've seen some of the statistics. It's pretty impressive. So it is a wonder why he never played for Australia. But anyway, this one arrived again this week with some more bashes on the corner. So hopefully, well, they don't look too bad in the end once you start trying to iron them out a bit. But a bit disappointing to get that. But I'm looking forward to reading that, Peter and Pat. So anyway, that's about all that's arrived this week. So I thought I'd do is just go into some of the letters which we've done a few weeks ago, quite a few weeks ago now, I think. So we'll just start with this nice one here from the Bodyline captain, Douglas Jardine. He's writing to Harvey Day here. He's invited him to play in the authors match, which Douglas Jardine was arranging. And it's quite an interesting letter, and he's on about the lunch interval, and he said the prolonged lunch interval, which has become a custom, should be interesting and lively. Sir Norman Burke himself will take the chair, and there is no better speaker on cricket in the country. He will be supported by Sir Ian Jacob, Director General of BBC, and Mr Hamilton, the Headmaster of Westminster, and Mr Gilbert Harding. And then at the end there, he puts nice signed signature there from Douglas Jardine. It says, as the occasion in the past has been very attractive to the ladies, and many players have asked for particulars so that they may invite friends, I'm enclosing these herewith. So a nice interesting letter there from Douglas Jardine to Harvey Day, who was a food writer. I don't know if he was a cook as well, but he was a food writer back in the day. And there's a nice signature there, Douglas Jardine. So a nice I got that from a pub, believe it or not. That was hanging on the wall. So I managed to get it out of their possession. So anyway, nice one here again from, nice one for Kerry Packer there. And he's writing to Mr Hadley. Have much pleasure in enclosing an autograph letter, wish you all the very best for the coming year, Kerry Packer. Only got the letter, not the photograph, obviously, but there we are. Another one here from Christmas one here from Brian Davis, who played for West Indies, was also the groundsman at Queen's Park Oval in the West Indies. So met him many times when I was over there. And it's started to Mr Wigan, which is Don Wigan, who was a good collector. It says, yet again another disappointment. Brian Lara's withdrawal has prompted my sponsor for the tour to pull out. So he wasn't very happy. This is to Australia. So that's a bit of a disappointment letter there from Brian Davis. And there's another one there from Brian, October, another one there from Brian. They've played 4 matches for the West Indies, so that goes into a bit of detail. Nice one here from Simon Cook, who actually worked for me, played for Australia a couple of times, got a 5-1 debut against New Zealand, and he's again writing to Mr Wigan. He obviously wrote to most of the players by the sounds of it, and Simon's thanking him for his well wishes and encloses a signed card. So that's a nice one from Simon Cook. A nice one here from signed by Frank Tyson. Interesting on Warwickshire headed paper. Why that would be, I don't know. He was obviously playing there at the time, and it's regarding some insurance for the tour ahead. So just an interesting one there from Frank Tyson on Warwickshire headed paper. Another interesting one here is this is to dear Mr Reid, and John Reid, New Zealand captain, and it's 1965, and John Reed has actually had a giraffe named after him at London Zoo. So I don't know how long that lasted, but I bet he was pleased to have a giraffe named after him at London Zoo. So anyway, that's a couple more letters this week. Just a few more to go in that letters column, but hopefully a few bits to turn up next week and we can carry on with the collection. Okay, hope you enjoyed that one this week, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.